The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Second down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Here's first and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. Here's Henry. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. To throw on second down, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And the Ravens will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. And even 50 yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. At their own 44-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And third down coming up. Again, it's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
No motion over Flowers. Here comes the jet sweep. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
His kick is good. Next to score, Ravens 21, Rams nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. That's caught! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. There's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. He'll go again here with Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10.
Ready. And middle. Drill right, 22.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Stafford. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find any. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
They are going for it. Stafford. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Play action now. Jackson. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he will score. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Rock Yassin. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
22. Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. The shotgun snap to Stafford. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The 31-yard line.
They go play action with Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. To the air again. Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Stafford. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Going to go right back to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
2nd down, it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now 1st down throw for Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Cooper Cup, touchdown Los Angeles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
First down, Stafford. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Play action now. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson going for it all. That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
The kick is good. Next to score, Ravens 63, Rams 8. Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. Stafford now to throw on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Hopkins sent in motion. Stafford now on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Out of the gun, Stafford. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, just buying a little extra time, waiting for his man to uncover on the back of the end zone, and then it just becomes, let's rip it and throw that ball in that window. It might not stay open for long, but he puts it right where it needs to be. Touchdown.
Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get two.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hopkins sent in motion. Stafford to throw again. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a three tight end look. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, faking the give. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. Tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down,